So, it seems that, sugar seems to be one of the biggest corporates. And you have, okay, so you got your monosaccharides, you got your disaccharides, you got your triglycerides, correct? Now these, you know,
I'm with you.
right, you know what I'm saying? So the average person just know white sugar, brown sugar.
That's how you simplify it.
Mhm.
And it's almost super complicated, but that's what makes it, like, so there is this idea, another idea, that creates confusion, is that it's sugar. People reference diabetes with sugar, especially the old folks. You know what I'm saying? Old black folks, they literally had a nickname for diabetes. They called it sugar. Hey, he got that sugar. He got that sugar real bad.
Right,
He
right,
going down with that sugar. So it kind of just like transfer osmosis wise that type 2 diabetes or diabetes in general is about eating sugar. So that right there might be one of the largest misconceptions that keeps everybody sick, because we done heard that since our great grandparent. Like, if it was just eating sugar, like, stop the snacks and the like. But there's so many people now, over the years and decades that have had type 2 diabetes, they don't even eat sugar. They're not sweets people. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
so so that was one of the things that contributed to that disparity in success ratios, where people was, oh yeah, you just got to make some lifestyle and dietary changes, stop eating so much processed sugars, white bread, white rice, white milk. Like, nah, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Everything, first of all, the diabetes is not about any type of sugar you could find in the store.
Mhm.
Diabetes is about glucose,
Okay.
blood sugar. You know what I'm saying? Totally different from any type of other, like, external. It doesn't matter what you're eating, because every single type of thing that you can eat, mhm, turns into glucose in your body.
Okay.
So if you eat
Okay.
fat, your body will turn that fat into glucose. If you even eat dun 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 protein, if you have an all protein diet, that gets converted into sugar. Even protein gets converted into glucose. So it's not about, telling people to stay away from carbs, and that's like the craziest. That's another crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, like, one of the brothers back in the days that I went on the road with, and we did a tour where we made a lot of noise, and we fell out. You know what I'm saying? And just over the years, been kind of like oil and water with it. But that was like the biggest thing, is he was teaching that we need to remove the skin from all fruits and vegetables and get rid of the seeds, and no plant-based phosphorus, because it's an anti-nutrient. And like, those are my main pillars. You know what I'm saying? The pigment and the fiber. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like, that's people just don't realize, when you say carbs. When you say carbs, like, people in their mind think when you say carbs, you're talking about soda, but they don't realize that your mangoes, your kale salad, all that's carbohydrates. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All your fruits and vegetables, your nuts, your seeds, all natural, all that natural, those are all carbohydrates. So if you start to create this picture in people's mind where carbohydrates are the enemy, those people will never be able to return back to their natural state, or to return back to health. So all these little things just kind of like added up into, me just like locking myself in with as much, you know, uh, data, I'll say, as I could. You know what I'm saying? Um, Living information, though. You know what I'm saying? Which is what the 40-day fast gave me the advantage to have, is like, now I can see on thousands of people Like, here's a protocol that is super highly successful, tailor-made to knock out metabolic illness and all the derivatives of it, you know, the different symptoms and illnesses that come from it. And I'm going to see how this works on everyone. I'm going to have super in shape bodybuilders and athletes right alongside the cancer folks, the diabetes folks, and we're all going to eat the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And be able to see how this works in real time and what, you know, how. So we just, you know, over the years was able to, you know, and the beauty of it is it's so concrete, you know, it's so concrete because everybody watched it. It's not like somebody coming out of nowhere presenting something or whatever, or even like, for instance, a well-respected scientific journal, right? You can think of the most well-respected scientific journal, and you open up that scientific journal and they can say, well, we've got a study on such and such and such and such. You personally, you don't know where that study came from. You don't know the authenticity of that study. You don't know if they just flipped that together, and you don't know where that. Right. You don't know if they cut corners. You don't know nothing about that. But with this, the entire online community has participated at one time or another. Everybody has done the fast with me. You know what I'm saying? And watched me doing the fast for the better part of 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know, it's something that, you know, I would think that, you know, more people would be proud of. But, you know, we got
some people that just stuck in their habits, man. You know,
what's bigger than that? You know, people were scared too. Like, I kind of get it in a way. It's like a more insane form of jealousy, because in the space, everybody would like to have been that guy. Like, everybody wants to be the guy with the definitive piece of work to be able to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that you had the scientific mind, wherewithal, blessings, luck, all the above, you know, the teachings, the whatever, that you're the one who did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the space where, like, you know, Sabi went to court and beyond the shadow of a doubt, he done. Everybody want to kind of be in that space. And the weird thing about it is nobody really wants to put the work in, but they want to be the one to go, yeah, that's me. So when I put the article out, and I told everybody before I send it out, because I know these guys, but I still have to. My love is always gonna, it's always gonna be, you know, I'm always gonna gamble on my love versus, you know. And sometimes most times I take an L for that, but you still have to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying, for the people, because it's something that's, you know, it comes through me, not from me. So I got to still do what even if I already know what's going. So I already knew what the goofballs was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I just was like, all right, wait for it. Everybody's getting ready to change their videos up. Watch, everybody's going to start out of nowhere. Everybody's going to start talking about, you know, melanin and diabetes and herpes and all of these pieces that's in the article, and anti-aging with the. I said, watch, just give it a minute. All these niggas going to change their videos, because low key, I'm the either the teacher or the direct influencer of all of these guys. They all follow my lead. You know what I'm saying? For better or for worse. And, you know, over the years, I had to learn that and even mature in the space and be like, okay, I got to hold myself to a higher standard, because it's not as much as the people watching, but I know that all of the people that the people trust are all following what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to make sure I put it out there in a certain way where, you know, even they can in their own self.
Now, is there any possibility that these people, you know, I'm the type of person, look, I ain't no I ain't no DICK rider, but I get props what props is due. You know what I'm saying? Is it a possibility that, you know, with a phone call, with a text message, you know, you guys, and I don't know who you're talking about. I'm just putting it out there because I'm just one of them people. It's just instilled in me, kind of like you said with the love thing, where it might.
Trust me, I'm the cheapest, easiest pushover date that you would ever meet. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a pushover and such an easy date. It don't even need a phone call. All you got to do is just say my name. Just do the right thing. You just forget about yesterday, start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Is this that simple? All you need to do is go, yo, when you dropping your shit in the mix of your shit and be like, yeah. So, and when I was looking at Enqi's article, you know, I got this from Enqi's article, and then go back into your bag. It's just
right.
Hey, I tell you, and look, the crazy thing is, how do these people expect themselves to be credible when they don't do that? That's a part of what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Dr. Africa said this, and Queen of Four said this, and Dr. Sadie said this, and Mama Pill said this, and blah, blah, blah. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Even niggas I have beef with, sometimes they do something that's, you know, they have something that's just a moment, and you got to be like, nah, I got to give it up to homeboy. You know, he came up with this, and this was crazy, insightful. Like, why would you not do that?
Right. Now I feel you. Like, you know, I've been doing videos for the last year since I've been doing Ears to the Street Mate for the last, you know, year and a half, 2 years. Been going live, well, doing my you know, my page and my YouTube page,
building your content, your brand.
Yeah, building my content up. So I always throw you out there. I throw the people that I watch out there. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I might not say it like verbatim, like so far as like right after I say something, but I'm gonna mention you in the video, and I make sure I do it enough. So if I do a video where I might say something you said, then they watch another video, they're gonna be like, okay, he got that from Enqi. You know what I'm saying? So
see, what happens is this. The thing that we all have to understand is, in order for this to really be impactful and meaningful, it has to come off of just social media or like this underground kind of vibe where it's like, you know what I'm saying? And the only way that happens is when we respect each other to the point where we honor each other. You know what I'm saying? We have to be legends amongst each other before the world is going to respect it, because we don't even respect it. So what happens is we actually create a situation where we become a database to be picked through from other folks, because they know there's no cohesion amongst us. So if I come up with something and 50 people steal it, now it doesn't have an identity. So what does that do? That allows somebody with a larger view space from another community to grab that and then put it in the proper way. And guess what? They people gonna all reference them. So as time goes by, that's going to become their discovery. That's going to become their cash cow. They'll be able to monetize it. And guess what? They'll be able to build their families, their communities, their schools around these concepts that they get credit for, but maybe they didn't create themselves. And we've seen that happen so many times over the years. And the problem that we don't realize is, like, we put the blame on other people when that happens, but we don't realize how we open the door for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if your house burglarized, the first thing police gonna check is to look for the part where the burglar broke in. They want to check the windows and the door. We don't see no forced entry. y'all keep saying people stealing from y'all, but we don't see no forced entry. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Did you left your front door open and your bedroom door open and the safe open with the jewels in it? Okay, well, sir, and you left the security equipment turned off, like, sir. Okay,
right. You didn't give him your passcode.
Man, sir, you know, unfortunately, we think we're gonna have to charge this to the game right here and tighten up. Okay, we're gonna want you to change these locks and get yourself situated in here. So that is what we don't realize is, you know, we have to take care of, and it's not the thieves. Like, a lot of people are waiting for. Like they be like, oh yeah, I done noticed some cats stealing Enqi, wherever. Like, no, they not the problem. The problem is the people that watch and that know better that don't say anything. It's the masses that matter. It's not the one person in front of the room. It's the 150 people that's watching, where 99 of those people already know. Like, this ain't his shit right here. What is going on right now? They should be approaching him afterwards. Like, okay, so we know you got that from, we know you got that from Sabio. We know you got that from Dr. Africa. Why would you present that as your material when we know that's Dr. Africa's life work? Like, it's nothing more there's nothing more dangerous than a culture vulture within the culture. You know what I'm saying? We're always looking for culture vultures external, white folks, Chinese folks, whoever. Nah, this black culture vultures of black culture. You know what I'm saying? Because they still just shouldn't try to rush to the marketplace with it first. You know what I'm saying?